Do you remember your first Pride? Tell me what it was like.
I do remember my first Pride. Well, the most significant Pride, and was when I marched in it for the first time. I was actually with a friend of mine that worked at Stonewall at the time, and we marched for Stonewall. And I think that was the first time I was really feeling proud to be queer.
Well, my first Pride was quite recently, 2016, and it was Pride Cymru in Cardiff. I would recommend it to anybody who's just come out as trans, gay. You know, I would say get yourself down to Pride.
You're walking down the street and there's just these people like staring at you either side. It's quite a strange feeling. But just like the atmosphere, you know, like kind of real kind of feeling of happiness. Just seeing like rainbow flags everywhere.
I was in, where was I? San Francisco in 2014. It was just such a fun experience, just letting go and just dancing around in the street. It was great.
1993 was the Pride I remember, and the reason I remember it wasn't actually so much because it was Pride per se. We were with a group of friends, one of whom decided that he was going to dress up as the Countess from the Queen of Spades. When we arrived as a group, the organisers sort of looked at us and said, well, you're going to have to go at the front. So we walked down at the head of Pride. It was an astonishing experience.
That feeling of being with my people. And I love that we can kind of feel at home with people who are actually very different from us. Because it's not that like everyone in a Pride parade looks the same, right? It's more
Definitely
that like
not.
very few people look the same. Or maybe you might have little groups of people who look the same, but it's just this, you know, this celebration of difference and individuality that feels so good.
My first Pride was 2016. I was like single in that time. So I said to myself, okay, I'm gonna go to this party. I never been, and really it was like it was one of the best party in my life.
I think I just turned 17, and it was at Glasgow Pride, where I'm from. It was very cool just to be like marching to the streets of Glasgow, like rainbows painted on my face, waving flags, and just like real moment of like pride and like self-discovery.
I love being able to say we are fighting for the future, we are commemorating the past, it stands for so much.
And that's what our you know, queer ancestors fought for too, right? You know, if we were to look back at a lot of those people who first fought for our right even to just be in the streets, you know, I think a lot of them would have loved to see people happy and free.